It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. Hot sun, the rain's gone, we gotta have a lot of fun. Now all our sorrows are gone, a smiling face for everyone. Life can be so beautiful when you stop the judging rule. Just be free. We got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network. This time for the boys matchup between the Kearney High School Bearcats and Pius Thunderbolts. Let's quickly meet the starters for the Pius Thunderbolts. Number 3, a junior, Adam Searcy. A senior, number 4, Nate Schauer. A sophomore, number 14, Parker Kelly. A senior, number 35, Jackson Kiesler. And a junior, number 44, Trayson Anderson. We now wait for that, for the intro video to go through. A wonderful job on a brand new video made by our producer.
Thanks.
Up until the last minute working on that one. Quite literally.
Yeah.
Now let's meet the starters for the Kearney High School Bearcats. A 5'10" junior averaging 8.6 points per game. Number 0, Carter Lee. A 6'4" senior averaging 16.8 points per game. He leads the Bearcats. Number 1, Jack Dahlgren. A senior, 6'1", averaging 5.6 points per game. Number 5, Traven Beckman. A 6'5" junior, averaging 9.9 points per game. Number 11, Asher Endorf. And a sophomore at 6'4", averaging 15.3 points per game. Number 44, Ben Johnson. The head coach of Kearney High School is Drake Bronick, assisted by Connor Bronick, Carson Schwartz. And one more that I can't name off the top of my head.
Klimek?
There are Klimic's there, yes. I guess I was missing 2. There's one more next to Schwartz.
Don't know his name, but...
Johnson wins the tip against Trayson Anderson. Anderson's a 6'10" junior. And you can tell which one he is. And Carter Lee gets the first points on the board. Bearcats lead 2-0 after their first possession. Kelly gets it over to Searcy. Now to Kessler, now to Searcy, over to Schauer. Into the corner with Kelly. Kessler. Drive inside. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded, though, is Trayson Anderson, who gets it back up for 2. Beckman gets to Asher in the corner. Off his foot. Turnover. A bad pass off the bat. And maybe a bad catch at the same time. Shower gets it over to Kessler. Out to Kelly in the corner. Was Searcy doesn't get that one to fall. Dahlgren gets to Lee. Lee thought about the three, passes it up, gets it to Dahlgren though. Lee stuck. Endorf with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson directing traffic. Had Jack Dahlgren on a back door, didn't see it though. Backdoor cut by Lee, wasn't there in time for Beckman. Under 10 seconds. Endorf. Bad pass, goes into the hands of Kessler. Now Kelly loses the ball, has to pass it out. Kessler over to Searcy. Kelly had it, but dropped it. And a foul called on Carter Lee. First foul of the game, first one on Lee. Straka in for Endorf. Anderson. Now to Searcy. Shower. Now Kelly. Over to Anderson. Now to Kessler. Driving is Kelly. Spin move. Doesn't get that one to fall. Anderson. Stripped away. Off of the knee. Carter Lee forces that turnover. Full court pressure coming from the Thunderbolts. Dahlgren via zone pressure. Straka. That zone now falls into a man-to-man defense. Dahlgren down low. Kicked out to Beckman. Three-pointer on the way. He's got it. 5-3, 5-2 lead in favor of the Bearcats. Kessler gets it over to Shower. Searcy driving, floater, off the glass and in for two. 5-4 now. Lee gets to Jack Dahlgren, who gets it to Ben Johnson. Beckman has it at the free throw line. Inside to Dahlgren, guarded by Kelly. Bit of a mismatch. Straka, three-pointer in the corner, no good. Johnson there for the offensive board. Beckman thought about hitting the back door. Johnson gets to Beckman after picking up his dribble. Lee driving. Runs into contact and he'll draw the foul. A push called on Jackson Kessler. That'll be Pius' first foul as a team. Kellen Hum. Straka down low. Gets it to fall. 7-4 now. Straka has two. Kessler. Has Shower. He gets it over to Hum. Hum. Pump fakes. Gets over to Shower. Shower driving inside. Kicks it out to Searcy. Three-pointer. No good. Picked up by Carter Lee. Dahlgren. Down low. Picked away by Anderson. A good look. Just bad pass. Out to Anderson. Three-pointer on the way. He doesn't get it. Straka keeps that one in. Gets it to Beckman. Beckman pulls up. Gets it to Straka. Lee. Holds it. Guarded by Hum. Pass tried to get to Johnson. Didn't get it though. And a foul called. Beckman not happy with it. Kessler didn't get it to fall. Beckman kind of took him out from underneath. Lee's going to get asked what he was trying to do with that pass after it doesn't fall. It'll be Jackson Kessler at the line to shoot 2. The 7-4 lead for the Bearcats. First one is good. Make that 7-5 now. Murray checks in for Beckman. As well as Brass coming in for Shower.
I just made like an observation. I've noticed quite a few Catholic schools have the color green.
Now that you say that, I can think of Kearney Catholic and Pius.
And then I think of Columbus Catholic.
Lakeview? Or is it Lake? I don't really know who it is. Regardless, I'll trust your word for it. Gold and yellow.
Yeah.
Straka out to Dahlgren. Dahlgren drives, kicks it to Murray. Murray's pass tipped away. Out of bounds from the tip is Kessler. Endorf checks back in, as well as Beckman. Straka and Murray take a seat. Johnson brings things up for the Bearcats. Bit of a double team. Trap. Zone defense as Dahlgren can't get that one to fall as it rattles out. Kessler. That pass behind Kessler, but Searcy able to pick it up. Searcy fade away. Doesn't get it to fall. Endorf there with the rebound. Lee gets it off the pass from Endorf. Johnson at half court. A 2-3 zone for Pius. Kearney had an effective 2-3 and 1-3-1 in the game earlier, the girls' game, as Kearney now has to try and break this 2-3 zone. And Endorf loses that one. That's another turnover. And Hom can't get that one to fall. Takes a rough hit. And he'll limp back. Johnson charging. Doesn't get the contact for a foul. And can't get the basket to fall either. 7-6 in favor of the Bearcats. Holmes slightly hurt as he gets it now. Over to Anderson. Three-pointer on the way. Jackson Kessler gets that one to fall. 9-7 now for the Thunderbolts. Lee over to Beckman. Now back to Lee. Dahlgren driving. Kicks it back out to Carter Lee. Lee driving. Kicks out to Dahlgren. Dahlgren. Endorf. Picks up the able to draw the foul, excuse me. And held the line of the shoot two. Pump faked. And got Kessler to go up with him. And fouled him. Asher's first free throw is good. 9-8. Straka will come in to give Lee a rest. 1:31 left to go in the first quarter. Thunderbolts lead 9-8 over the Bearcats. A scrappy game to start. Endorf's second free throw, no good. Picked up by Shower. Kellen Hum. It's to Drake. Hum kicks it out to Searcy. Now driving over to Hum. Blocked by Ben Johnson. Out of bounds, Kearney basketball. Ben Johnson, what a reach up to get there. Johnson gets it over to Endorf. Endorf working around. That 2-3 has been switched to a man. Straka. Now to Endorf. Inside to Dahlgren. Dahlgren working away. Works through contact, doesn't get it to fall. Hom steps out of bounds. It'll be Bearcat ball. Trayson Anderson back onto the court for Pius. He'll take out Brass. Lee comes back on for Beckman. A 9-8 lead for the Thunderbolts. 47.7 left to go here in the first quarter. Lee has Straka at the volleyball line, excuse me. Dahlgren gets it down low to Lee. Dished over to Straka. Dahlgren with it from the pass from Johnson. Dahlgren, spin move. No shot, foul. Hum will be the culprit. Kearney will have the ball underneath with the shot clock turned off. Jackson Kessler checks back in. Lee looking for an inbound. Gets it to Straka as a safety. Lee, three-pointer from the corner. He's got it. Bearcats take the lead 11-9. .16 seconds now ticking away. Kessler has it to Searcy. Now to Shower. Under at 5. Drake driving. Gets it out to Searcy. Searcy out of bounds at the buzzer. At the end of the first quarter, Kearney has an 11-9 lead over the Thunderbolts. You'll watch the Bearcat Sports Network. We'll be back with the second quarter action in just a bit.
There's no place quite like our middle of everywhere. We're the bank that'll help you celebrate everything it brings. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
To the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. A tight one here after one. 11-9 in favor of the Bearcats. It'll be Pius ball to start the second quarter. Kessler will take things slow to start things off. Set up the offense. Gets it to Drake. Now to Anderson. Over on the far side to Searcy. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Johnson with the defensive board.
Oh.
Lee straight over to a turnover into the hands of Drake. Anderson. Kessler thought about the three, doesn't take it. Shower. Now Kessler, three-pointer. Doesn't get it to fall. Jack Dahlgren with the rebound. Tipped away by Searcy. Another turnover. Two straight turnovers for Kearney. Barely had it on the opposite side in Pius territory. Drake, floater, gets it to fall. We're tied at 11. And a timeout on the floor called by Drake Beranek. We're tied at 11, just over a minute into this. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Tied at 11, 6:59 left to go in the first half. Kearney will have the ball near midcourt. Lee leads the team with 5. As he gets it off the inbound. Tight man pressure coming. Beckman gets it to the corner with Dahlgren. Endorf gets fouled. That foul will come on Adam Searcy, a junior. His first foul, team's 4th foul. A fresh 35 seconds. Lee. Working it around up top. Picks up his dribble. Needs a place to pass. Johnson. Now to Beckman. Over to Johnson. Back to Beckman, now to Dahlgren. Under 10. Deep 3, Ben Johnson, no good, airballed. Kept in by Endorf. Picked up by Kessler, though. Drake, 3-pointer, on the way, it's good. He's feeling himself, 14-11 now. His 5th point. Beckman. Over to Endorf in the corner. Now to Dahlgren, over to Endorf. Endorf thought about the 3, kicks it out to Dahlgren. Dahlgren drives, right hand. Now out to Endorf in the corner again. Gets that one to fall. Bit out of the ordinary with the finish, but he gets it to count nonetheless. Drew Drake. Now to Nate Shower. Over to Jackson Kessler. Anderson. Now back to Drake. Shower gets it from the handoff by Drake. Handed off against Searcy. Kessler with it. As Shower has it. Guarded by Endorf. Gets down low. Doesn't get the foul. And misses the layup. Johnson gets it out to Beckman. 3-pointer on the way. Doesn't count. Just top of the backboard. Anderson gets the defensive board. Drake. Guarded by Dahlgren. Gets to Anderson. Down low to Shower. And 1. Foul. Waiting to see who it's assigned to. They'll say Dahlgren. It's his first personal, 3rd team. Murray comes in for Johnson. Some substitutions getting figured out for Pius. Shower at the line to shoot 1. With a 3-point lead, hoping to extend to 4. Gets it to fall. Brass will check in for Shower. Lee. Beckman. Now back to Dahlgren. Inside to Endorf. Lee has it, 3-pointer on the way. Doesn't get it to fall, bit of flat shot. Asher had his hands on it, can't come up with it though. Kessler has it out in transition. It's to Hum, 3-pointer. He gets it to fall. Pius feeling it from beyond the arc this quarter. And another timeout by Kearney. Pius on a bit of a run here, leads 20-13. 4:17 left to go in the first half. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Well, oh, my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads, because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
by Pinnacle Bank. A 20-13 lead as the Thunderbolts have roared ahead so far in the second quarter. Kearney's got to get something figured out offensively to hope to get this thing back in reins. It was 11-9. Kearney's put 2 points on in these 4 minutes. Dahlgren, three-pointer. He's got it. 20-16. Kessler gets it up to Anderson. Anderson gets his pass tipped away. Dahlgren tried to save it. Dahlgren will take out part of the Rowdies. Good to see the Rowdy section finally show up to a game.
Agreed.
All it took was 38 pizzas.
Right.
And it appears they're all gone. High schoolers can eat. Kessler.
Kind of sounded like you said high schoolers can eat Kessler.
Anderson gets that one to fall. I mean, I would like to think that they wouldn't. So
Yeah.
Lee surveys the defense, guarded by Hum. And an offensive foul called on Straka. They'll say a charge. It is the first personal, team's fourth. It'll be Pius ball. Full court press for Kearney. Working things back across. Bit of a trap coming. Anderson now in the corner. Hum down low. Gets it to Searcy. Searcy driving. Loose ball, gets it stolen away by Dahlgren. Straka pulls back, doesn't have numbers. Dahlgren pulls to the corner, gets to Endorf inside. Endorf kicks out to Johnson. And the shot clock isn't running.
Should be at like 24 seconds.
Ex-assistant coach, now retired, says that's my bad. And they will see what time it should be at. They're saying 24.
I was right.
Look at that. And Nate Shower will come on the court, taking out Aiden Brass. A young roster for Pius. Will be good. They'll be real good next year. As Lee wasn't quite ready for that pass, just over his head. Recovers though. He's got 20 seconds. Johnson with it. Back to Lee. Trying to break this defense. Driving inside. Fade away at the free throw line. Doesn't get it to fall off the back iron. Straka lays that one off the glass for two. Heck of a defensive play by Ben Johnson. That's a hustle play that you're not. Now that one will get noticed. Keeps that one in bounds. Gets it to Straka. Shower. Gets it over to Searcy in the corner. Now to Kessler. A 4-point lead for Pius. Shower. Hum. Gets to Anderson driving. Stolen. Loose ball. Anderson picks it back up. Foul called. Bronick all over the place. Wanted a foul. They'll say it was a loose ball. Foul on Asher Endorf, his first. Team's fifth. Anderson at the line to shoot two. Bronick wants an explanation. He'll get one. Talking it through. Anderson's first free throw, no good, too short. At halftime, we will have the Dance Cats. And towards the end of halftime, we'll have an interview with assistant coach Connor Bronick. The second free throw, no good. Ben Johnson there on the defensive board. 4-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Endorf driving. He'll embrace the contact. The foul's coming. They'll say it's on Kellen Hum. Hum's going to feel that foul. His second foul, team's fifth foul. Dahlgren driving. Can't quite make it in. Johnson cutting. Can't find him either. Gets it out to Lee. Dahlgren, three-pointer on the way. He's got it. 1 point game now. 21-22. Searcy driving. Over to Hum. Now to Kessler. Kearney in a zone defense. Potentially a man, a bit of both. And a good finish by Nate Schauer. His 5th points. Gets the lead back up to 3. Kearney looking to take advantage down low with Anderson on the bench. Endorf. Kicks it out to Straka. Now to Asher in the corner. Asher takes baseline. Off the foot of a Pius. They'll say not enough of the foot for a kick ball. Kessler pump fakes the 3, gets it to Searcy. Now to Brass. Over to Hum. Kessler has it with 15 seconds. 30 seconds left on the game clock. 16 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hum blocked by Dahlgren. Dahlgren moving. Straka down low. They'll call a foul. Straka couldn't capitalize on the layup, but he'll head to the line to shoot 2. 16 seconds left in the half. That is Kessler's 2nd foul, team's 6th foul. Straka's first free throw is no good, rattles out. Beckman comes in for Endorf. Anderson in for the Thunderbolts. Straka, no good on the second. Goes 0 for 2 with that trip. Full court pressure as Anderson has it. Anderson, three-pointer, no good. Lee, full court heave on the way, no good. Sends that one to the crowd. We'll have the Dance Cats coming up next. Thunderbolts have a 24-21 lead over the Bearcats. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 there.
Fans, grab those blue tickets. Let's find not one but 2 winners for this evening. The first one is our halftime and half-court contest. Our second number is going to be during the 3rd to 4th quarter break. We're going to have buckets for Buffalo Bucks. Our first winner, grab that blue ticket. This is the halftime half-court contest winner. 390 9493. 390-9493. Come on down to the scorer's table. You are our halftime half-court shot winner. Our second number, you are the winner of the Buffalo Buckets for Buffalo Bucks, your chance to win $10 for every 3-point shot you make. Coming up, our winner for this one, 390-9557. 390-9557. You're the winner for the Buckets for Buffalo Bucks. Coming up here in just a few minutes. All right, Nick. And now, kick off your halftime entertainment. Welcome to the floor, your Kearney High School Dance Cats. This year's squad features freshman Taylor Fishler, sophomores Corsa Winner, Ansley Knott, Kyle Hazard, April Brandt, Ben Moore, and Brooke Ben Moore. Juniors, Lauren John, Vivian Lewis, Ellie Pierce, Lauren Simplachek, Carrington Tinlon, and Morgan. Seniors on this year's squad include co-captain Ava Florell and Captain Nancy Miller. The assistant coach for the Dance Cats, ready to go with head coach Mickey Rusher. And now, your Kearney High School Dance Cats.
Y'all ready? Well, come on. Y'all ready? The game's
Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. I'm joined with assistant coach Connor Bronick. Now we're kind of noticing it's been a little bit difficult to get into that paint, and has that kind of caused some of those offensive issues coming into that second quarter?
Yeah, their defenses, they're tough. They flip through a lot of defenses if you can't tell. They run a little matchup, a little zone, a little man, a little 3-2. They do a lot of different things. It's hard to get into a flow a little bit there. We just need to go back to doing what we do and just kind of playing and not worrying about what defense they're in. That's going to be what we're going to try to look to do in the second half.
Now, Pius came out offensively very strong at that second quarter. What is kind of the plan to kind of slow that down again like the first quarter?
Yeah, the second quarter kind of hurt us. They made a couple outside shots that they didn't make in the first quarter. Obviously, Anderson's a tough guy on the inside. We got to find a way to be better on fires. He's passing out a little bit, getting it to the quarter and making some shots on us, but we'll be ready in the second half.
All right, thank you for joining us. We're back for the second half action in just a moment. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, and we're opening up with a three-pointer. We're tied at 24. You saw Connor talk about, heard Connor talk about just hitting some of those shots, and they do right off the bat. Three-pointer on the way from Kessler. He doesn't get it. Anderson gets the offensive board. He gets that one to go, though. 26-24 in favor of the Thunderbolts. Lee fakes the pass outside, gets a tough finish off the glass, 26-26. Driving inside his shower. And that's a double dribble. That's heading the other direction. Dahlgren to inbound the ball for Kearney. Endorf with it. Gets to Beckman. Beckman has it back. Gets inside to Dahlgren. Johnson runs the baseline. A floater from Dahlgren falls. 28-26. Kearney's got the lead back. 6:50 left to go in the third quarter. Just getting started on the second half action. Brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. And that is 10 seconds. Pius coach not enjoying that call, letting his team know that they need to concentrate. Endorf. Dahlgren with it. Gets to Lee. Endorf. Now to Beckman. Over to Johnson in the corner. Lee has it down low. Gets it to Endorf. Endorf. No foul called. Lots of contact. Three-pointer in the corner. It's good. And a 30-second timeout coming for Pius. And that is turned all the way up. 29-28. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. 28-28 28-29 in favor of the Thunderbolts. JV went to overtime with Pius and won 70-66. Ben Johnson in the corner, three-pointer on the way. It's good. 31-29. Kearney's got the lead once again. Full court pressure from Kearney. Anderson gets it out to Hum. Hum now over to Searcy, three-pointer. His turn, he gets it. Back and forth, 3 in a row for three-pointers now. Beckman over to Endorf. Dahlgren was wide open down low, wasn't seen though. Dahlgren in the corner, his turn for a three-pointer. You betcha! 34-32, shooting the lights out both sides. Searcy. Driving, kicks it out to Shower. Inside to Anderson. And Shower gets that one off the assist from Anderson. Tied at 34. Endorf gets to Lee. Gets to Johnson down low. He works down, takes the baseline, reverse layup, doesn't get it to fall. Anderson loses it, but it's picked up by Kessler. Searcy. And Thunderbolts will have it on the far sideline. Straka checking in for Beckman. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Searcy. Now to Kessler off the inbound. Back to Searcy. Inside to Anderson. Double teamed. Outside to Hum. Three-pointer. No good. Straka. Good positioning. Gets the defensive board. Has numbers. Loses it for a sec. Carter Lee. Three-pointer. Absolutely. 37-34. Kearney is on fire to start this quarter. Kessler. Now over to Shower. Over to corner with Searcy. Hum. Driving inside. Gets to Anderson. Good ball movement from Pius. And that's a charge. Bronick is all over the place. There is one thing I really enjoy about the Bronick coaching staff is they show their emotions. And in my opinion, I really enjoy that at any good point or bad point. They're not going to try and hide from you what they're thinking.
No, you can hear it from across the gym.
I've been traveling with the Bronicks all season, and it is, I tell you, when they get behind the wheel, it is a wild ride.
I'd be kind of scared.
Yeah, let's just say when, I don't even know what song it was. Some song he really enjoyed as we were pulling into Lincoln East for the Hack tournament. Mm-hmm. That morning, he was pumped up. Unfortunately, the Hack tournament did not go the way of the Bearcats, but nonetheless, here they are on a 3-game winning streak, hoping to make that 4. As Lee drills that free throw, 38-34 now, 3:57 left to go in the third quarter. Lee, second free throw, no good. Anderson gets the defensive board. Kessler brings things up after the pass from Anderson. Shower. Over to Kessler. Kessler looks over the D, gets it to Drake. Now Searcy. Searcy driving. Pass stolen by Colt Straka. Carter Lee, fast break, gets the layup to fall. Colt Straka right there to help finish if needed. Bronick getting the Rowdies fired up. This crowd, the best atmosphere it's been all year. Carter Lee, another steal.
You'd think this is a Friday night game.
It's a Tuesday night. Dahlgren outside to Johnson. Three-pointer on the way. Absolutely! 43-34 and a timeout. Full timeout coming. This gym is electric. 43-34. Kearney is on fire. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank.
Well, my dreams are sweet.
Life is about waking up to a brand new dream. We're the local bank that's with you, wherever it leads. Because we're more than a bank in Nebraska. We're Nebraska in a bank. Pinnacle Bank.
Everything's okay. It's a sunny day. We got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay. It's a sunny day, we got some time to stay. Hey, 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 and everything's okay.
(43-34). Kearney on fire so far. 3:08 left to go in the third quarter. Kearney's roared ahead, now has a lead of 9. They were down 3. It's been a 12-point swing thus far. Full court pressure's backed off as Kessler brings this one up. Pius looking for a set piece to help get things going. Searcy trapped in the corner, gets to Anderson. Brass down low. Travel. And another turnover. 4 straight for the Thunderbolts. Lee brings things up for Kearney. A 3-2. Never mind, that is still man. Lee trying to take a little bit of time off the clock. Enjoy these possessions a little bit more. Drives. Tough finish. Doesn't get it to go. Bronick wanted a call, won't get it. Searcy driving. Floater. Doesn't get it to go. Anderson there on the offensive board. He slams that one home. Stares down Bronick. Excuse me, not Bronick. Johnson on his way there. Johnson.
Oh.
And that'll be a foul. Pius upset. Can't believe it. Be a push. It was a loose ball. Johnson hit the ground hard after that contact. And a conversation between the officials and the Pius bench. Beckman thought about the 3 for a sec. Same with Dahlgren. Johnson has it. Over to Straka. Lee, 3-pointer on the way. Deep 3. Doesn't get it to fall. Can only imagine what the crowd would have done then. Searcy behind the back. Loses the ball for a moment. As Brass gets it over to Drake. 3-pointer. Doesn't get that one to fall. Straka with the defensive board. Johnson. Doesn't have numbers. He'll slow up. Give it to Dahlgren. Dahlgren drives. Turns around. Gets to Lee. Floater, no good. Too strong. Airballs it. Brass. Now over to Drake. Searcy with it. It's over to Hum. Now to Drake. Over to Brass. Brass driving. Kicks it out to Hum. Hum now drives. Takes that one all the way in. Doesn't get that to fall. And Anderson can't get the slam. Straka driving inside. Embraces the contact. Doesn't get a foul. Kearney bench wanted one. A little bit more aggressive of a game so far as the third quarter winds down. 8 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds. They'll say he was pushed out of bounds. Ben Johnson will get called with that foul. A 43-36 lead for the Bearcats. 7 points. A 10-point swing so far. Anderson and Johnson getting warned. Another conversation humming. Referee not liking something Johnson's doing. As Shower gets it. Now to Hum. Inside to Drake. Shower. Now Searcy. Drake's got it. He's going to hold for last shot. Kearney student section getting loud. Bronick cheering him on. Drake working. Searcy doesn't have a lot of time. 2 seconds left. No shot. That does not count, and it does not go. We are heading to the fourth quarter. A 10-point swing for Kearney. 43-36. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Graduated, now college freshman. Mundorf only has 1 3-pointer in this game. Struggling. Let's just say he must not have had much practice since he's graduated. He gets a second one. I think it's $20 now in Buffalo Bucks. A third one on the way as time expires, no good. Buffalo Bucks goes to Mundorf. Mundorf doesn't quite have his same percentage as he did last year. Let's just say that. Getting a nice hello from the bench after graduate. He graduated last year. Believe he went into the military, at least at the beginning.
I think he did, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't caught up with him since. As in the corner of Searcy, 3-pointer on the way. It's good. He drills that one. 43-39 now. Dahlgren gets it to Johnson. Kearney's got to hold on to their lead, keep doing what was working for him. For Pius, they got to change what obviously didn't work for them, and that was just letting up good shots by Kearney. Down low, Ben Johnson. Easy layup. Bronick calling off the full court press, telling everyone to get back, play good D. Kessler. Good shot. 4-point game now. Down low to Dahlgren. In the corner, Ben Johnson. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Endorf there for the offensive board. A foul will be called, though. To be on number 2, Adam Searcy, his 3rd foul. Anderson picks that one up. Bearcats had 22 points in the 3rd. Outscored their first half total by 1. A 3-pointer on the way, and that's a 1-point lead. At the end of 3rd, it was 43 for Kearney. So far, only 2. 3-pointer, Carter Lee, no good. Almost made it on that second choice. Anderson, off the glass, no good. Second chance points, no good either. And an and one. Nate Schauer at the line to shoot one more after giving Pius the lead. It was a 7-point lead, and that's quickly diminished into a 1-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Pius coming back extremely well. Neither team out of the woods yet. A 1-point game. The and one is good. 47-45 now. Johnson gets it to Endorf. Gets it to Lee. Lee works things around top. Johnson, 3-pointer. Tries to track his shot down after the miss. It'll be out of bounds off of Kellen Hum. Johnson knew it wasn't hitting. Immediately ran to go try and get a rebound. Kearney's three-pointer is not quite there where it was like the third quarter. Nebraska loses to the Illini, 72-56. For those of you that chose to watch action here, Jack Dahlgren fade away. Good finish. Made that tough finish look easy. Tied at 47. Kessler gets it to Hum. Back to Kessler, now to Anderson. Anderson, three-pointer. He doesn't get it. Johnson gets the defensive board. Anderson extremely successful down low in the last quarter. Had one slam, almost had a second. That pass, a turnover. 3-on-1. And a block by Endorf. And Kearney can't believe it. That went off his head. Kearney can't believe it. I don't believe it either. Unless I went blind.
We can look back at the tape tomorrow.
Yeah, I will go back and look tomorrow. Anderson gets fouled on his way up. Multiple opportunities. As I go back and look on the stream. Anderson's first free throw. No good. Anderson's second free throw. Also no good. Dahlgren picks that one up. Lee driving inside. Lots of contact made. And Anderson will fall down on Lee. Tied at 47. Foul coming. Lee will be at the line to shoot two. That'll be Hum's fourth personal. Team's fifth. Again, Lee at the line to shoot two. The first one is good. Bearcats have the lead, 48-47. The second free throw. No good. Johnson gets the offensive board, Out to Lee. Pump fakes the three. Johnson has it. Dahlgren out of bounds. We take a look at power points. Kearney is 13th in power points, whereas Pius is at 8. In a power poll, Omaha High School Hoops has Kearney at 6 and Pius just below them. We'll go pull up that poll and go see the exact rankings. Directing traffic now, Drake has it. Driving inside, kicks it out to Kessler, who nails that three. And a timeout called. 50-48 Thunderbolts, 4:17 left to go. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Back to referencing that poll earlier. The Omaha High School Hoops Nebraska Class A Boys Power Rankings had Kearney at 6 and Lincoln Pius at 8. In the Neb Preps coaches poll, Pius was at 6, I believe, and Kearney unranked. So 4-17, Kearney down by 2. Bearcats will have the baseline. Lee pushing past the defense. Backman has it. Dahlgren driving, kicks out to Lee. Now over to Beckman. Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't get it. Tipped out. Kessler picks it up. Now over to Searcy. Back to Kessler. Three-pointer. No good. Anderson had a hand on that. Doesn't get it, though. Picked up by Carter Lee. Lee gets it back to Beckman. Inside to Johnson. Tipped away by Anderson. Lee intentionally fouling there, slowing up Pius.
Personal foul, Bearcats, number 0, Carter Lee. It's his second personal foul, 14 foul against Carter. Checking for Carter, number 11.
Endorf subbing in. He'll take out Beckman. They'll shift Endorf down and change up their defense just a little bit for the inbound. Searcy now inside to Anderson. And a foul called. Wait to see who on. They'll call it on Carter Lee for an and-one opportunity. That is Lee's third foul. 52-48. Anderson's free throw. No good. Johnson scoops up the defensive board. A 4-point game. 3:12 left to go. And another steal by Anderson. Lee pokes that one away. And a finish by Kessler. Now a 6-point game. And a timeout called by Bronick. We're going to take that break as well. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Welcome back to the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Pius expanding their lead to 6. A big shift from the third quarter of 43-36 in favor of Kearney.
Did you say third quarter?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I blanked out and I just heard third quarter. I'm like,
I'm right every once in a while.
Yeah.
Dahlgren to inbound the ball after the timeout. Johnson gets the inbound, guarded by Searcy. Straka over to Lee, who brings things back to the middle. Lee guarded tightly by Drake. Endorf driving. Gets to Straka. Straka over to Dahlgren in the corner. Dahlgren over to Straka in that same corner. Endorf, 5 seconds now. Spin move. Kicked out to Straka. Three-pointer on the way. He's got it right at the buzzer. 51-54. Cuts the lead in half. Shower gets it over to Kessler. Now over to Drake. Back to Kessler. Searcy. Drake. Now over to Kessler. Into the corner is Shower. Working across under 10. Kessler, three-pointer on the way. He's got it. Kessler responds with a three-pointer of his own after the Straka three-pointer. Straka on the near side this time. He's got that one, 2 in a row. 54-57 now in favor of the Thunderbolts. Endorf gets a hand on that. Kearney wanted an over back. They say it was tipped. Bronick wants to tighten up the pressure as Kessler has it. A three-point lead is what Pius is sitting on. Lobs it into Anderson. And that is a charge. Johnson flexing. That is Anderson's second foul, team's sixth foul. Kearney will be shooting the rest of the night. Johnson drives on Anderson. Takes the contact, no foul. Bronick wants to know what was going on, why there wasn't a foul, as Searcy has it. Gets over to Shower. Now out to Kessler. Under a minute. Coming down to a wire in a one-possession game. Kessler taking his time. Kessler inside to Anderson. Back out to Kessler. And a foul called. Straka jumped and ran into Kessler after the drive. Straka's second foul.
Let's just hope we get a three-pointer and make it to overtime.
54-57, Thunderbolts in the lead, 42.2 seconds, a fresh 35-second shot clock. After that foul. Kearney needs a stop. Shot as Lee got a hand on that. And a foul called. Dahlgren, not quite sure on that one. And they'll be shooting 1-1 now, 31.2 seconds left. Kellen Hum at the line to shoot 1-1. Hum's free throw is good. 4-point lead now, two-possession game. (58-54). Hum's second free throw is no good. Johnson gets it to Lee. Shot clock's turned off. Over to Dahlgren. Dahlgren, three-pointer, deep three-pointer, no good. And a foul called on Endorf. Endorf wants to jump, won't get it. Kearney's hopes diminishing slightly. Jackson Kessler at the line to shoot 1-1. He's got 15 and he leads the Thunderbolts in scoring. Takes his time. Kessler's free throw is good. 5-point game. Definite two-possession game. 17.1 seconds left on the clock. Dahlgren gets to Lee off the inbound. That's a foul called. Lee heads to the line to shoot 1-1. Kessler called his fourth foul.
That's his fourth personal foul. 17 foul against Pius. At the line for Kearney, number 0, Kearney, shooting 1-1.
6-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Kearney's hopes is diminishing. Lee's free throw, no good. On the ground, Lee gets it. No shot, timeout. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. .1 seconds left on the clock. Kearney's hopes are slim. A 6-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Beckman inbounding for Kearney. Johnson. Step back, three-pointer. No good. And that will be all she wrote. Thunderbolts escape from Kearney with a victory. Foul called. Kearney loses a 7-point lead from the end of the third. And the Thunderbolts will walk away with a victory, with only a chance to add on collateral. What was a neck-and-neck game almost the entire time. First free throw is good. He'll get one more, and then the clock will run out. Second free throw is good. And the final buzzer rings.
That would have been insane if he made that.
Pius escapes with a top 10 victory. Kearney loses to a top 10 opponent. We'll be back with a final post-game thoughts in a moment. You're watching the Bearcat Sports Network, brought to you by Pinnacle Bank. Kearney takes the loss tonight after a strong third quarter, loses it in the fourth. Kearney had a 3-game winning streak heading into this game. That one snapped against a top 10 opponent. Not much else to be said other than just it was a disappointing game in the fourth quarter. Kearney will hope to bounce back after this one, but it's as simple as that it's just lost it in the fourth quarter. The 3-point shooting just kind of disappeared for Kearney. And that's basically the main attribute to it, as Pius started off that fourth quarter extremely hot, taking the lead in the first minute of the fourth quarter. So as simple as that can be brought down to, it's just disappointing on the Kearney end, as they had a 7-point lead and at most a 13-point lead during that game. With that being said, we wish you all a good night. We'll see you on Saturday, where the rest...
Okay.
Clear?
Yep.
All right.